Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are the DUALists. My name is Corey Dean.
And this is Ryan.
And today we are playing Resident Evil Revelations 2. This game was released recently this year, February 2015. Now, I have played Resident Evil Revelations 1 to completion on PC as well. I didn't ever play the 3DS version of it. And I was kind of skeptical of a handheld version of Resident Evil actually being effective. And then I was also concerned when it was released for consoles and for PC if it was going to be optimized to a point that made it work for a port of a handheld game working on console. But that seemed to not be too much of a problem because for the most part, fans of Resident Evil, especially the older Resident Evils, were pretty pleased with the direction that Revelations took. It still wasn't as authentically survival horror oriented as the earlier games in the series, but it was much more darker and much more the environments and the surroundings had much better feeling of just the overall tone of the game was much more like a survival horror game than an action suspense game. So but we haven't played Resident Evil together since Resident Evil 5. We did play 6 a little bit, which we never finished, but we did play 5 all the way through, and that's been the one that we've sort of held to the highest standard as far as co-op Resident Evil.
Yeah, that one was definitely the best example of co-op Resident Evil, and in my opinion, one of the best co-op survival horror games in the genre at all. Because I loved 4. Resident Evil 4 was my favorite single player, and honestly, to be fair, I never really played much of the older ones. I played some of 1 and 2 back on PlayStation 1, but that was it. I never played 3, I never played 0, Code Veronica, any of those, but I did play through all of 4 actually more than once because I just liked it that much. And 5 was great, although 6 was a bit of a disappointment.
I've played every main.
You're a bigger fan of the Resident Evil series than I am, really.
I haven't finished every game. But I've finished 1, 2, and 3, including both versions of 1, the PlayStation 1 version and the GameCube version. I have the new release version that was just released this year, but I haven't finished that version. I finished 2, I finished 3. I didn't finish 4. I got really far in 4, but that was at a time where I was commuting all the time and I was working long hours, so didn't quite finish that. Finished 5, didn't finish 6, finished Revelations. So, interestingly and unfortunately, this game, Resident Evil Revelations 1 wasn't co-op at all. This one, when it first came out, it did stir up a little bit of controversy, at least on the PC, because the versions on console were they were multiplayer right out of the gate, and they were co-op right out of the gate, local and online. When this first came out on Steam, Capcom had announced it was going to be local and online multiplayer, but those features weren't actually in the game when it was released, and it did cause some people to get a little pissed off that the game that they had prepared to play with friends and maybe even bought 2 copies of so that they could play linked or play online with friends wasn't including the multiplayer features that were supposed to come with it. But at some point along the line, those features seem to have been added in to the PC version. At least the local co-op has been added in. And even though I only have episode 1 so far, I can say that it's pretty solid, aside from the fact that not digging the whole orientation of this split screen layout too much. It's kind of reminiscent of Resident Evil 5 that looked kind of like this, although I think there was a little bit more map space in 5 for the screens being kind of with a little bit more field of view and not quite as much black unused space on screens. So, but in any case, the co-op mode is here and works pretty well, so you can't complain. At least it's here, and I would definitely like to buy the rest of the episodes for this. There we go. Oh, that was nice. I would like to buy the other episodes for this. There is, as far as I know, there is episodes 1 through 4, and then there are 2 what they call extra episodes, which I just assume is like kind of like not directly related to the main story, but furthers the sort of some of the side missions or side quests of the main storyline. So each one is about $6, although these do go on sale quite regularly for half off or whatever. So $3 per each piece of content isn't too bad for an episode related game. So go ahead, I have 2. So anyway, sorry to hijack the conversation there, but I know that you haven't actually seen too much about this game.
It's okay. If you were wondering how we got to this point, we didn't start at the very beginning of the game. This was at a checkpoint. I didn't play up until this point, so this is all new to me. Corey here was the one that got to this point. I know this isn't very far in the game, but as far as I know.
No.
But this is my first time playing. I jumped on for a minute just to learn the controls and see what it was that I could do as the second player, and beyond that I've never touched this game or the first Revelations. So that's why we're at the point we are after just a little bit into the game. And,
yeah.
It appears as though the second player as a character refuses to use guns.
Yeah.
And the implications of that in game is that she only has a flashlight and a melee weapon, which looks like a crowbar or something.
Yeah.
Only Claire gets guns.
This is
which is a bit of a disappointment as the second player when comparing it to Resident Evil 5 or 6 or whatever. Or even Revelations 1, which ironically was not 2-player, but the second character who constantly followed you around and always had a gun.
Yeah.
Whereas this one is co-op, but second player doesn't have a gun. But it might work in the context of the game. We're just gonna have to.
Yeah, that was an interesting feature about Revelations 1 was the ooh, jeez. Oh, reload. In Revelations 1, oh, did I shoot you, or was that him hitting you?
I think I just got a little bit blown back from the shot, I think.
Oh,
I don't appear to have taken damage. I don't see
you're all right.
Any indication of damage.
Every time I
how that
talking
works.
about these, what happened in 1 is so screwing up.
I was
anyway.
just curious to see. I've never actually gotten to attack anybody yet with this thing.
Yeah.
I was just seeing how it works.
Seems like it does solid knockback, although it doesn't really seem like it does
as far as damage
much in the way of damage. Yeah.
To
now the thing about to anyone who is not familiar with Resident Evil Revelations 1, in that game you had a it was basically like some sort of like a weird telescope, not telescope, a weird sort of eyesight thing that would detect the type of enemy that you were looking at, and it would gain research information on the target. And the more research you gathered, the more damage I think you would end up doing to those types of enemies in the future. Sometimes you'd find items on them. Sometimes you'd find some sort of
speaking of which, what I'm doing with this is
the flashlight is very similar to that. That was what I was going to say. It's really similar to that system in Revelations 1. So
what I'm doing here is, as you informed me, the flashlight is essentially your item search tool. Even when you see the flash of an item icon pop up to pick it up, you don't get the prompt to pick it up until you flash the light on it and hear that little metal tinging sound, which indicates that you can pick it up.
Yeah.
And then it'll show you what the item is, and will let either you or your partner pick it up. At that point, either one of you can pick it up. But that is,
which is nice too.
I suppose the utility that they added for this character in the game, seeing as how she can't use guns or other weapons, and the light doesn't seem to really do anything to her. There is a
it helps me though. I can get a better shot at him. So
there is, I guess you can call it a battery meter on the flashlight, although unlike a lot of games where there's always some sort of consumable mechanic, and really there seems to be a little bit too much of that in a lot of these survival horror games.
Yeah, that has become a
seem to be there's a new one on Steam every day now.
Yeah.
Where between whether it's lantern, oil, flashlight, batteries, candle, wax, whatever it is, there's always some consumable light source that you need
and honestly,
in order to progress.
Honestly, those systems,
comfortably.
They really wouldn't be that bad if they didn't always have the same two negative tropes attached to them, which is, number one, the batteries or whatever it is run out way too fast. It's like not reflective of real life in the slightest, and how long.
Even if you were to measure it in game time,
Could use your help.
right?
These flashlights would last.
You have the crowbar, so
these flashlights would last. With the batteries in them. Wait,
I don't even know how. Oh, that's right. You have to find the spot to hit right there. Oh, that's right. As you zoom in, you find the. Okay, that's where it is. You got it.
Oh, so that's like the lock picking.
You have to. Yeah, it's kind of like lock picking mechanic. Yeah.
Parts box.
Oh, that's for me.
Okay.
Let's see what that is. Customization kit for your guns. So that's pretty cool.
Okay. Is this a exploding bottle?
You can take that.
Oh, really? I can use it.
She just doesn't use guns.
Oh.
So throwing sub weapons.
Okay, left bumper pull.
She doesn't mind throwing Molotov cocktails, but
fucking lighting
pistols.
people on fire.
Yeah. This is actually the character. The second character in this part is her name is Moira Burton. It's Barry Burton's daughter. Now in part 2 or episode 2, you play as Barry, who is coming in search of Moira and Claire, who both were captured, and he runs into a little girl, I think. I can't remember her name, but that's the other playable character or partner character in episode 2, and they alternate between the two throughout the rest of Revelations 2. Now Now...
Whoops.
Ah, there goes the Molotov.
Well, it works.
So much for that. Anyway, so going back to what we were talking about before, though, real briefly, the other problem that...
more handgun ammo for you over
sweet.
here.
Are we ever going to be moving on? Or?
Well, do you want the bullets or no?
Yeah, where are you, though? You keep going
here.
backwards. And
Over here. Out the door and to the right.
Okay. Okay. The other part of the mechanics of these new wave of Steam indie horror games that really presents a problem is that not only do those batteries and things run out way too fast.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish what I was saying.
But the other thing that is a major problem is that they really do make it so that it is near impossible to see or progress at all without oh yeah, this guy, if I remember correctly, these guys are real bad news. You do not want to mess with these guys. As a matter of fact, it might help if we go up and around. I think there's another route we can take. Oh yeah, that's right. This uses that. Okay. I don't think we have a map. But yeah, so, you know, if you run out of battery or you run out of oil or you run out of your...
Are you sure about that?
Wax or whatever. Yeah, come this way.
Pathway.
All the way back. Down here.
Wasn't that door locked? Oh,
Here.
this path.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So yeah, you pretty much are halted from progressing at all because you literally can't see anything but a black screen. And so as soon as you run out of those consumables, you might as well just
it
turn
would
the
be
game
one
off.
thing
You're dead.
in games like that where progressing just becomes harder, even if it just becomes quite a bit harder. But with a lot of these games where they're set up like a labyrinth with no in-game light source at all.
Oh, well, man, I'm shooting terrible. Oh, you open up weak spots on them. Wow. Okay, here's Big Baddie. This guy is not going to be fun to deal with. Yeah, I don't think he can be killed. We're going to have to run. We might have to go all the way back to the other side now. And I don't think we should be messing with him.
Let's go.
How do you sprint again?
Hold A.
A, that's right. Another thing about Revelations and Revelations 2, from what I can tell, is it goes back to the more puzzle-solving elements of the Resident Evil games, which is kind of nice. Although sometimes it's pretty. Yeah, you need the key. Let's see if there's another path.
There's another door to the left.
These Iron Maidens have something.
Oh, there we go.
Aha. Okay. What do we have here?
All right.
Here's another exploding bottle.
Okay.
Don't throw it randomly again. I need to put the pistol back out.
Well, I guess if that guy can't be killed, it would have been wasted anyway, because they probably would have thrown it on him. Oh, here's the key.
Ah, okay. Cool. And now we gotta go back out there into the... I wonder if I can... Yeah, I can. I can push this. Oh, this is that door that we couldn't get open. If I remember correctly.
Yeah. There should
be
some items in here. One thing I can't complain about is
something over here. Oh yeah, there's a gun customization kit in the back. Although I don't know how to. Oh, I think this is where we have to turn on the these Iron Maidens. I've seen these before. You see how there's blades on them?
Yeah.
They spin around and move on these rails.
Yeah.
Here, so
you gotta turn on the power in here somewhere.
Yeah, there's somewhere to turn on the power. I'm sure.
Detention center map.
Oh, sweet. That's
okay.
awesome. That's good
nice
to have. There's something under the desk, too. Shine the flashlight. There it is. Shotgun ammo. Sweet. Okay.
I was going to say is the control is very smooth.
Yeah.
It works very well.
It's not nearly as clunky as old Resident Evil games,
no.
but it's not quite as...
Look out. I didn't even notice straight ahead.
Turn your flashlight off.
Is he coming or no?
He's walking slowly, but he's not.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
He's not charging us, so I don't think he's coming after us.
Yeah.
Fire-breathing bust in front of the exit.
You know, I know that Resident Evil 5 had very smooth control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was one thing I really enjoyed about the game, and then somehow, for some reason...
Uh-oh, now he's after us.
Okay, let's go.
See if this... Let's check this. Here we go.
Okay,
the way out.
Cool. We can go back to that area with the door that had needed the rusty key, too, because I have the rusty key now.
What's going on in here? Oh, we need to turn on the power for this. Okay. This reminds me of the DLC for Resident Evil 5, as a matter of fact, with those enemies that you can't kill. That,
yeah.
Oh, you know what?
The DLC
you
got
to get up.
Really
I gotta give
too.
you a boost
Both of
up
them
here.
Were cool.
So,
okay.
You probably are gonna have to avoid something up there while I try to shoot something. Maybe I don't. Oh no, I can't see anything from up there. Okay. Is it gonna be in here?
Okay. Looks like this is the only way that I can go. So.
Oh. Let me do this real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Anyway, I was gonna say that the system, the gameplay, the mechanics, everything in Resident Evil 5, and both of the expansions, I especially enjoyed the mansion. I don't remember the name of the mansion.
In
the
one
RE5 DLC.
It wasn't Spencer Mansion, because Spencer Mansion was from number 1.
It was I don't remember the name of the mansion from that one.
Yeah.
But that one was especially fun. It was like a little slice of old school Resident Evil with new mechanics. And it was great, worked really well, and it was really fun. But then somehow or another, Resident Evil 6, the mechanics got less precise, more clunky, and just less enjoyable in general.
Yeah. I don't necessarily, excuse me, think that 6 was really clunky. It was just
not
awkward.
Clunky. I wouldn't really use clunky. It was kind of
oh, I can get up here. I just think I saw you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it was just awkward. It
was just awkward.
Especially
it was
with
imprecise.
we did play each character's campaign, and
we played through.
We played all the way through Jake's, although that was probably the worst one to play.
Yeah.
We had the original mindset of, well, this will be awesome. Let's try going in order though, from which one will be the least enjoyable to the most enjoyable. So we'll go Jake, and then Chris,
in that
and then
sense,
Leon.
we made the right decision.
Yeah, we did peg which
ones
ones
It was just that it was so unenjoyable that we were turned off from the game entirely.
Yeah, we were worn out before we even got to anything that was,
I wish
good,
that we would at least have just played Leon's first.
Yeah.
Since that was the funnest one.
If we could have finished any of them, that would
we're
have been
back
the
in
one,
the room we
from what I
started
understand, that we should have finished. Okay, we have the rusty key now, though, so I guess we need to...
yeah, so we need to go back down to where that was.
This might be... Oh, I think this is... Wait.
Is that where we get
no.
from the other way?
No, I don't think so. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Oh, this isn't...
Switch, so we need to go back to where that stairwell was.
Yeah, it's ahead,
Wherever
though.
that was. Oh, yeah.
We had to go through this room and then go down here. Yeah, it's over here on the left. I don't know where Big Boy will be, but he might have reset.
Should be able to get him around him easy enough.
Maybe we should go down the other way
first.
Oh, he's standing right there.
Okay, let's go the other way.
Okay, cool. He lost it. Okay, that's good to know. Because he'll follow you until he loses sight of you, I guess. Looks like that's what he does. And then if he loses sight of you in a spot where he can't find you.
I think the door is closer to this side.
Yeah.
Turn that off just in case. I think this is it. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Alright.
Let's see what we got here.
Uh-oh. What's the other
roach?
Of course there had to be bugs.
Going over here. Oh, jeez. Oh, there you go. You took out like 3 at once.
Oh, God.
Okay, there we go.
I keep forgetting how to do the 180. I need to remember.
Yeah, back and
Back
A.
and A, yeah. And then the dodge is direction and B.
Yeah.
So
Which
I guess we have
they're
to
just
drop
that's another thing I was going to praise about this game. There's just enough in it to make it so that it's not clunky, and there's quite a few options for how to handle things, but not too much so that it doesn't feel like survival horror anymore, and it doesn't feel too action oriented. Because one of the biggest problems about a lot of modern horror games is that they go from characters that are very strategic, army-based characters that have slow, deliberate movements to basically acrobats and dancing ninjas that are flying all over the place using crazy maneuvers that, you know, are pretty ludicrous for special ops, you know, like sort of SWAT teams to use. So, okay. I've seen this before, although it was when I could switch between two.
Oh, okay.
So, I can't really give you simple commands because I guess I gotta close that. Okay. All right. I don't really know what I can do.
Look out! There's still a bug down there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's one.
That's
There's
weird.
another one.
Yeah.
And they might have respawned.
Yeah, there's an item
there we
over
go.
here. I wonder if I can get it. Yeah, I can get it from here, so I don't have to come back down.
Aha, sweet. Shotgun ammo, sweet.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright. So I take it since we got that prompt that I'm going to be having to deal
do
with
this
a few
alone.
enemies on my own.
Yeah, whatever you need to do, you got to do here by yourself. So I can't even get back up where we came. So whatever happens, oh shit. There we have more. Oh, yep. Man, why am I such a bad shot today? Oh, damn it.
Those guys are hard to shoot, it
Yeah,
seems like.
they're a
They
little
were
hard
a
to
lot
see.
easier with melee attacks.
I might need to use an herb. I don't want to waste shotgun ammo on these assholes either, but...
You kidding me?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you
wow.
can make them
Huh.
blind by doing that.
That's
Okay.
interesting. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, I have to close those. I keep forgetting. Oh, jeez. Now what?
Oh, shit, you're gonna... Whoa!
I need to use one of these.
Oh, it does work, huh?
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I still can't get out of here. There's no ladder. There's no...
Hey, I actually got him.
Sweet, well...
Ah! Now the bugs are after. But how the hell do I get past this fucking thing? Oh, the door opened. Okay.
Yeah, I still need a way out of this pit, so
Okay,
keep moving.
I'm trying to help you, but I need to be able to get past this spinning thing. I think, to get the switch. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I just come back. Oh, I think we do just go back. The power's on to the whole facility.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
here we go. Gotta climb up on this thing and then... Okay, there we go.
Cool.
Aha! Now we can climb back out.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I need
you
to
okay?
do. Just turn the power on.
Okay, now the...
Almost a clear sandwich. Barry told everyone that story.
That's
At least
to
we got
anyone who
That should help.
is not familiar with Resident Evil 1's incredibly cheesy dialogue in the original version. There's a pretty infamous quote from Barry to Jill when she's about to get eaten by a zombie about how she was about to become a Jill sandwich, It's interesting to hear Claire say I was about to be a Claire sandwich. That's a little a little unusual, but that fits the mythos pretty well, I guess, and falls right in line with the.
Oh, cool. That's how you kill those guys.
Haha!
They just died.
Okay, cool.
So we could go back and get that gun kit for you.
Well, I'm not too interested in that. I'm more interested in what else we can access now that the power's on. What was it that we were unable to use while the power was off? Was it a it was a door somewhere, wasn't it?
Yeah. Was it in the room with that gun kit?
It may have been.
That was the only place
I'm pretty sure it was. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have to go over here. It was right past this, right? Yeah. Oh man, these starts. This one's going fast as hell.
Is it this door?
Yeah, that's it. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. This is not good.
Let's go back through the door.
I wonder if he's gonna follow us, or if he's gonna...
See if he comes out here. And then we'll lure him into this.
We might have to go a different way around.
Maybe.
There's no way around
he's
him
not-
there.
he's not
Okay,
coming
let's just
out.
come out. Let's just go this way. Let's see. Because... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. That...
get around
Wherever
here.
that is, we need to get into this room right here, I think.
Let's try going back up here.
Yeah. Okay.
Through here?
Let's try going back this way. Yeah. Okay. You know what? This is a little bit easier to deal
See
with.
if this works. Yeah, it does work.
Yeah. All right.
You can
Yeah. When
blind
I
them.
get that big orange circle. Oh man, this dude's a lit.
She's recharge. Oh, you asshole.
Man. Damn. That guy has oomph behind. Oh. I forgot. Claire's melee is pretty savage.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. Okay. Now let's see what's over here.
So can we open that door over here now, maybe?
This was locked
one?
from the other side. it
Oh,
said.
yeah, okay.
But
So-
what? There was something over here. There was somewhere over here that we came from that had a pathway that was blocked. You came down over here. This is where I boosted you up, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Right over, yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's hop down.
Yeah, this might have been... Might have
Oh,
been it.
wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a guy here.
Oh, sick.
Gear
So they were
cog.
torturing people.
Yeah, they kind of mentioned that in the note, Claire. I don't know if we've activated a checkpoint. I haven't
missed
seen a
something here.
checkpoint. Oh, please, I need ammo.
Oh, yeah, shotgun.
Thank you. That's another thing too that they've done really well, though I have to admit, even though it's a little difficult. It goes back to the you know, watch your ammo, watch your watch your resources.
This honestly is a pretty good role for me because I usually have a pretty good eye for items.
Yeah, you are a really good treasure searcher. And you also are pretty good at strategies that revolve around like this guy always plays the rogue. He is always the rogue, and
Is that a checkpoint? Is that what that meant? That blinking light in the...
oh jeez, I think it was.
Blind him, damn it.
Okay, you're good. This is where that one is. Okay.
Yeah, this has got to be it.
Big.
Oh, here it goes.
Ah.
This is where it goes.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, they're all coming in. Now you got to use it. So we have to get through here. We got 3 guys behind us.
Oh, jeez.
God.
We got more than 3
We
guys.
got a lot more than 3.
Okay, run. Oh, jeez. I need to grab this herb. Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, I can't open this.
Oh, that's it. I'm dead.
Oh, I
there's
see
no
what you're
way.
supposed to do. I was supposed to. Oh, I did fell for the same
Yeah.
thing you did.
Well, it was going to be impossible to save me right there because I was right under. I didn't even notice it. I backed up and I wasn't looking behind me.
Well,
Instant death.
honestly,
Well, it's pretty fun.
yeah, it's a little
Good game.
hard for 2 players considering you know that one player kind of only has to do flashlight and melee and grenades and such.
Well, there seemed to be a large amount of enemies for only having one character with guns.
Yeah.
That's really the only issue that I
Yeah.
noticed. There's, you know, the first Resident Evil had you with your gun, but there was, you know, one. I don't ever remember seeing more than, you know, 1 or 2 zombies in a room.
Well, that's true for
until,
Resident
some of the
Evil,
harder
but this
parts,
is becoming more of a survival horror staple, especially as they've gotten
Yeah.
more action oriented. So that, again, you know, you can't kill everything, and I like that.
Yeah, I
although
understand that.
although again, having a character that is very
Like,
limited,
yeah,
in their
it still goes
defensive
back
abilities,
to
it's-
it still goes back to what I'm saying.
So
the amount of what's there.
they still could have
Not
kept the
to-
ammo pretty sparse and given her a gun, and
Yeah.
it would have probably evened out. But at the same time,
Not to
it
mention
is.
spinning bladed.
Yeah, that didn't help either. Although
automaton
that's what happens when
thing.
you panic. You run into walls and do stupid stuff. But anyway, I still
But
think it's a pretty good
other
return to
than
form
that,
for
yeah.
horror, Resident
Oh, yeah.
Evil, and
it's still
and,
decided improvement over 6. In
Oh,
my
yeah.
opinion. And you probably, I mean, if it's just a little bit difficult, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm fine with difficult games.
Yeah.
Getting a game over once in a while isn't a big deal to me, as long as it's actually, if it's challenging and it's for the right reasons.
right.
I'm completely fine with that. I actually enjoy that a little
Yeah.
more than otherwise.
My
so
my
seems promising so far.
my
in
biggest
opinion.
my biggest you know, point of interest is that if you learn something from when you died and you think you can fix that the next time around. That's why huge
Yeah.
fan of Dark Souls, so I'm very
yeah.
familiar with that. So
Yeah,
anyway,
as
so
am I.
that's Revelations 2. That's the early game. Pretty good. So check it out if especially if it goes on sale. $2.99 I got it for when it was on sale. So definitely give it a check if you can catch it for a deal. So anyway, that's all for us today. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you guys next time.